Thinking about that thing with like someone spear hunted a bear, and it was like it's an achievement for that. I think a bow is like kind of in the middle of that, and a gun, like it's got to be something like, especially with a recurve bow. I'm not entirely for hunting animals with spears, but a bow I could kind of get behind.
Except for like wild boar, because I don't know. I don't think of them as cute and cuddly with feelings. I think of them as like pests. But we were talking to some guys the other day that hunt them with lances, which is a spear, and dogs. So they put the dogs in those Kevlar vests. The dogs chase the pig down. They like bite the pig, hold it, and the hunter comes along with a spear and he spears the hog to death, or he uses a knife and stabs it to death with a knife. But hunting with a compound bow is a pretty big challenge. There's no compound bow hunting that I'm aware of that doesn't involve sitting in a deer stand, though. Whether you're hunting pigs, deer, or bear, which is the only things I would really hunt. I would like to kill a bear with a bow, though. I'm probably going to make that my mission, and by this time next year.
That would be cool. And you don't want to eat it, though, right?
Rogan talks like they taste good. I don't know.
I bet I would try it. Have to just prepare it. Like I bet you could make a roast out of it. That would be good.
I think that's what he mentioned was some sort of a bear roast. I would try it for sure, just to see what's up. And if you're going to go through the expense of traveling somewhere, killing a bear with a bow, like, might as well eat it at that point, right?
Of course. That's like the entire fun part of hunting is getting to eat it.
I kind of figured that they needed to be like, I've heard the whole like invasive species thing. I thought that was like a need for you to be able to hunt. I was kind of like, I mean, I think the whole like hunting for sport can sometimes be a bit of a dick move when it's like, they weren't really doing anything. But when it's like, you hear about like this one specific breed of like whatever is like a terror on the ecosystem, and the government just tells people fucking shoot on sight.
Like, that's how wild boar are in Texas. They're an invasive like crossbred species that's causes millions in agricultural damage. So it's they reproduce like rabbits, and they have no natural predators down there. Not really. I think there's some big cats, but
not enough to handle that problem.
Farmers have kind of put the big cats out of business that used to live in that area. So they really don't have any true predators. Coyotes can't really fuck with them.
And like when you're thinking of trophy hunting, like I think of elephants, giraffes, stuff like that. Like I think of like a chasm of difference between hunting a giraffe or like a dying lion and shooting a deer.
Yeah, that's shitty. I think the whole like elephants, giraffe shit like that, that's kind of like I don't know. That seems shitty to me.
And but even then when they do it, the reason like they have specific, like you can't just go out there and be like, I bought a lion hunting permit. They'll be like, okay, we need to find one specific lion who is a former alpha male who's no longer fertile, who's scaring off younger males from propagating the species. So you can kill that one.
And then the money that you spend to shoot that animal is often put right into conservation. So like that's the thing that a lot of people that look down on that sort of thing don't realize. I've told the story before. I don't remember the exact details, but there was this species of deer or something, or antelope or something, where the vast majority of they're endangered, and the vast majority of them existed in Texas because of the big wild game ranches they've got out there, and they made it illegal to hunt them, which now meant that the game ranches have no reason to keep them. Now they have a liability on their hands. If somebody accidentally shoots an endangered ibex or whatever the fuck it was, now they're in big fucking shit. So they just killed them all. Like, it's illegal to hunt them, but you can slaughter your property. So they just, now they're like super borderline extinct because they didn't want people coming to like shoot this deer. But the shooting of the deer was what was keeping them in business. And a lot of those paid hunts, the money goes right into conservation. That doesn't mean I like to see like fucking Trump's son holding the goddamn elephant's tail, though. That's just that's not a good look.
That's not a good look at all. But like all the money they paid to hunt an elephant or a huge percentage of it in like fucking Nigeria or wherever, is helping elephant habitats.
And they probably ate the whole elephant. They use all of the elephant there.
They use all of the elephant there.
The trunk would be made into condoms.
I bet elephant tastes like shit.
I bet elephant
tastes really tough.
It probably does. They're always so old as well.
If you're gonna trophy hunt, they should like the ultimate trophy hunt should be like you're on foot hunting a healthy hippo. Like if you kill that, you deserve it.
I would want a big rifle.
The biggest. I want to
You
be able to
guys.
call in
20
air
20
assault.